Back on track today. You know you've been slumping the last couple of games.
When the team is not going well individually, you do whatever you can to try to help the team get back on track. That was my main focus. Me is you just try to work the moments. Get free throws, get some layups. So routinely I know what I need to do to stay on track. Sometimes you have bad nights.
How about just the team bouncing back like that? Especially the intensity you got to show in the late fourth quarter, overtime. Just the sense of urgency to not make a 3-game losing streak.
Yeah, I mean we could have caved in. I think there were moments where when they went up, we just kind of circled the wagons and we started going back at them. I think in the games we lost, teams have gone on runs and we've fallen apart. So tonight wasn't that night, and I think as a team we're still learning how to win on the road. This is a separate team from the team last year, so we're still building that identity. We play so many home games now. We're at the point where you got to learn the resiliency of this team and each individual, and you really do that when you're on the road because you just have each other.
When you talk about this,
what does it say about LeBron's ability to always give you guys what you need, whether it's getting you going, making free throws, whether it's taking to the rim, facilitating pretty much everything?
That's why he's great. He's who he is. We rely on him to do a lot. With that, there's responsibility, and he accepts it. And for all of us, we got to be ready.
Ray, talk about this Orlando Magic team, not the same one you've battled the last 5-6 years. Very young. Talk about their makeup right now.
They play a system that they have good pieces. They have guys that can play. You can't come to a game and underestimate them. It's starting with the foundation. You got young players, and you're building your way up.
Ray, where are you in terms of the adjustment process of playing with the new team here? I mean, are you close to that? I mean, is it pretty much done now, or are you still kind of adjusting the plan?
I think it'll be maybe another month or so. I think that's just for all of us. We really what we've done over the past, what I've done, where I've been, and this team won a championship last year. It's almost like we have to separate ourselves from that idea and mentality and build a new one. So, the adjustment, I think, is for all of us in developing who we are here this year.
Is it tough to get some? You just still have to figure out regularity with you and your role and that kind of thing. Is that part of the process?
It is. But the one thing that I can't do is compromise who I am and what I do. And that's the same for all of us. So when we come to the game, you can't be robotic. You can't. You got to get in the game. If there's not a play ran for you, sometimes you just got to go get a rebound. You got to create a steal, create a play for somebody else, and that's kind of how you inject yourself into the game.
It looked like you did that tonight. Very sort of aggressive. Looked like you're looking for your shot for a particular player. Is that it's just a mindset when you all game? I've got to kind of maybe generate that it's not going to come to me. Maybe
you gotta go get it. Just kind of you got to play with force. And, tonight was that game where I had to get in and I had to force myself onto the game and make sure that I was making plays for the team, good plays for the team. And, then it seemed like the ball finds the energy.